was low self-esteem.
Oh, interesting.
So if this product, I say my products don't treat any disease, but according to my social studies teacher, if this product helps us with low self-esteem or helps us with our self-esteem, then I'm making a disease claim, I guess, and it's okay. So, wow, best skincare ever. When Andrew said that this was the only sort of moisturizer he used, and it's the case, I noticed you could bounce a dime off his eyelids. I'm not sure with my lack of sleep lately, you could bounce a dime off my eyelids, these seventh decade eyelids, and quickly placed my order. I wholeheartedly recommend you do the same. Like many of the other reviews, I cannot believe how quickly I can see results. I wish I had started using this in my 20s to prevent ever having a dry wrinkle. I've spent more on half-ounce eye creams, that's what you were saying, Colleen, and nothing smoothed out the look of my fine lines like this hero product. You must try it. Plus, even if you order the Today Special, get the small size of this, because this with collagen peptides, and also with healthy hair, skin, and nails, but this with collagen peptides, that would be a fun little experiment. And everything, of course, comes with a money-back guarantee till the end of January. First review in 20+ years. Should say it all. I guess that does. After the third week, I realized that my cuticles were not dry and my nails were no longer peeling. Wow. It was as if they fused back together. Then I noticed I no longer have the dry bumps on the back of my arms. They're gone. My skin is much softer. My face no longer looks dry either. At a dinner party, a group of women all huddled around asking what my secret is. I showed them the bottle. As a matter of fact, this is my first ever review on HSN as a 20+ year customer. That's mic drop, microphone drop.
Right.
Andrew Lessman, wow, thank you.
That's pretty
great. All right, we'll do another one. Can't live without it. And this is, I look at phytoceramides as being the same as my Healthy Hair, Skin, and Nails product was 25 years ago, or collagen was about 20 years ago, that we're the first out with this, but in a few years, 5, 10 years, there'll be others. I've been taking this product for about 2 years now. Almost immediately, I felt a difference in my skin. For the very first time in my life, I didn't have cracked hands this winter. I ran out for a bit and could tell the difference. My hands, eyes, and the corner of my mouth were dry again. Also, for dry eyes, this is fantastic. Omega-3s in this, fantastic for dry eyes. I ordered right away and will never run out again. That's from Janila in Texas. Thank you, Janila.
Excellent.
Wow. Okay, I'll stop there. Okay. I could keep going and going. I kind of gush when I read these reviews. I mean, for me, it's my proudest moment. I know all the hard work that goes into, and again, we can get phytoceramides from anywhere in the world. They're basically freely available. But for us, the science, the research, the clinical studies come from France. So where do we get our phytoceramides? From France. Where do we get our collagen peptides? We get them from Japan. Because if I'm reading research that's blowing me away and I want you to be able to embrace and experience that research, I have to go to wherever the material came from that was used in that research, and that's exactly what we do here.
All right, I know we have a lot more to get to in this show, so we are going to be putting out the final on this, 30, 60, 120, 240, or 360 choice. Take advantage of this. It's a monthly special, but it's coming in at today's special pricing for you, so it's the best value we offer on Andrew Lessman's phytoceramides, and reminding everybody you do get that 4+ month return policy, because we have extended the return policy where our holiday return policy is now in place. So that means anything you order from HSN now, we will extend that return until January 31st. But we are now going to move along. We were talking about kind of focusing in a little bit on all the great beauty benefits of the Today's Special, of phytoceramides, of healthy hair, skin, and nails. But now we're going to focus in on joints and glucosamine and chondroitin. I think a lot of people, if you have any joint issues whatsoever, you probably have been told that you should be taking glucosamine and chondroitin, because it is really essential for good, healthy joints. But not all glucosamine and chondroitin are the same. A lot of people buy a cheaper, lesser product and they don't get the results. They think, well, it just didn't work for me. You try Andrew's glucosamine and chondroitin and you will see the benefits that are available to you. So we'll talk all about it. We have special pricing. It's a weekend special price for you today, coming in a choice of a 75, 150, 300, or 600 count. You're saving 50, 30, 15, or $8 depending on the size you'd like us to send you. Remember, free shipping for FlexPay on everything. And this is the perfect way for those of you that have joint issues. And if you have joint issues, you know it. You know it. because your joints, when they're unhappy, they make you miserable. It might be your fingers, it might be wrists, elbows, shoulders, neck, it could be your back, could be your hips, could be your knees. Wherever you're having joint issues, if you want to do something to help, glucosamine and chondroitin is the answer. And as I said, it's, first of all, one of the more expensive products that Andrew manufactures. These ingredients are not inexpensive. So it's one of the more expensive products that Andrew manufactures, and that's why take advantage of it when we can do it at a great extra savings weekend special price like you're seeing here. There are over 5,000 perfect 5-star reviews on this, and you're gonna learn more from Andrew right now. But guys, if you wanna try glucosamine and chondroitin, it is remarkable. This is a feel the difference product when you take it, isn't it, Andrew?
Indeed, it is for so many folks who use it, and it's a product that, if you look at, despite the ingredients being expensive ingredients, and again, we don't cut the corners that most people producing, most folks manufacturing. Well, in reality, it's something that's important to understand. In the vitamin supplement industry, most companies do not make the products that they're selling you. They do not. They're made for them by a contract manufacturer. So they put a product out for bid, and then that contract manufacturer makes it for them. Because our products are so unique, the material's so unique, the purity so unique, how we go about producing them is additive-free, 100% pure. There are no contract manufacturers that could do that. We were forced, if we wanted to make exceptional products, we were forced to build, well, an exceptional factory. And that's exactly what we've done. So we make all these products. That's part of the reason, even when we sell out at a Today Special, we can make more, because we're not relying on someone else to make it for us and deliver it to us. We make everything for you. And what's important about this, despite our using the best source of glucosamine, the best source of chondroitin in the world, so our chondroitin is sodium-free. Our glucosamine is the sulfate form, not the hydrochloride form, which has no benefits. Despite that, in the large size, it's a little more than $0.10 a capsule, which that's incredibly affordable. I was just going to read some quick charts here, which are, I think, sum things up, and it's always nice to see it in black and white. But for glucosamine and chondroitin, for glucosamine alone, there's been more than 22,500 papers published on glucosamine.
Wow.
More than 20,500 papers on chondroitin. Combined, that's 43,000. More than 1,500 papers have been published on both together. So now we're getting close to 45,000. Combined, there are more than 3,500 clinical trials, meta-analyses, and systematic reviews published. I don't think there's any drug or medicine, and this is certainly not a drug or medicine. I consider it something better, because it's the structure of our joints. It doesn't work on our joints like a drug. It's what's necessary for our joints to work. It's their very structure. And here's some quotes from some medical journals. From the Journal of Family Practice: a combination of glucosamine and chondroitin should be considered viable first-line joint support nutrients. Be sure to tell patients, so this is a medical journal for doctors, telling the doctors to be sure to tell your patients to purchase glucosamine sulfate, not glucosamine hydrochloride. Unfortunately, most of the products offer glucosamine hydrochloride. Even worse, the products for pets are glucosamine hydrochloride. Ours will, of course, be glucosamine sulfate. From American Family Physician: unlike many supplements that reach the market completely untested in clinical trials, glucosamine has been the subject of considerable research. Glucosamine is available in multiple forms. The most common are glucosamine hydrochloride, glucosamine sulfate, and of course the sulfate form is the one you choose. From American Medical Association: these are credible medical journals. Glucosamine sulfate is the first line of defense in supporting the health of the joints, according to the current scientific and regulatory recommendations. Our results suggest that the long-term administration of daily oral glucosamine sulfate at the minimal dose of 1,500 milligrams supports the health of joint cartilage. That's what we offer. Journal of American Academy of Orthopedic Surgeons: the preponderance of scientific and clinical evidence supports the inclusion of glucosamine sulfate in a dose of 1,500 milligrams daily as a component of joint support programs. And note, it says sulfate. From Rheumatology: a recent study suggested that glucosamine had long-term structure modifying effects. That means it doesn't just help your joints in the short term, but in the long term, it has beneficial structure modifying effects from clinical therapeutics. According to our findings, glucosamine sulfate appears to rebuild damaged cartilage. It is known that glucosamine sulfate stimulates the rebuilding of experimentally damaged cartilage. So, well, one last one, because these are compelling, without even getting to the reviews, which are even more compelling.
Right.
But the authors of yet another review concluded that enough data exists in the literature to prove that both glucosamine and chondroitin have a significant effect on at least discomfort and function, and may also have an effect on delaying cartilage degradation on the basis of radiographs, on the basis of X-rays. So, wow.
Wow. You know what's wow about that to me when Andrew's sharing all this research, and it's all very clear that it's glucosamine or chondroitin sulfate. This is 100% sulfate. But then why on earth would these other manufacturers be using the hydrochloride if it's not effective? It's not as effective. It just makes no sense, right? I mean, if you're gonna make the product, don't you wanna be using what the research requires in order to get the results that we're talking about today?
Of course. Unfortunately, the sulfate or the hydrochlorides in fine print on the back of the label. You see glucosamine in big print on the front. So it's, as they've said, caveat emptor, it's kind of buyer beware. And these companies are kind of, I guess, unscrupulous, or maybe they don't know the science, so they don't know better. But either way, they're making products that aren't going to offer the benefits that you seek.
That's it. All right. I know we have to wrap up. If you're ordering yours, thank you so very much. We're in a little bit of a variety show. If you have not seen the Today Special yet, I do want to point out we will have another presentation coming up a little bit later on in this hour. So be sure to stay tuned. If you haven't seen it yet, you definitely don't want to miss the Collagen Peptide offer we have coming your way today. But right now, we are going to talk about Cholesta Care. And this is another example of a product Andrew brings us that has truly measurable results. If you want to do something to help lower your cholesterol, your total and LDL cholesterol, and you want to do something natural, you want to be taking a natural product that will help to lower your total and LDL cholesterol, that's what this Cholesta Care product can do. And we have it in a 60, a 180, a 360, or a 720 size. The 720 is always the most popular because you do take these with each meal. So you take these, 3 times a day, breakfast, lunch, dinner. You take them with meals. And at $139.90, this is awesome to get the 720. But obviously, you can choose any of the sizes that you'd like. You have free shipping and handling. Best part about this, if you need to lower your cholesterol, get it home, start taking it. And go have your cholesterol checked. I mean, it's so easy to see if it works for you, and it does. It's so remarkable that this is because so many people are on or taking cholesterol-lowering drugs. And Andrew, isn't it true that even if you are taking a cholesterol-lowering drug, you can take this as well? This would not interfere with, and obviously you always check with your doctor, but this does not interfere because it works in a completely different way. Isn't that true?
In fact, it doesn't interfere, and it's the perfect thing for any doctor to recommend along with a cholesterol-lowering drug. It works perfectly with them. In fact, when a doctor recommends you have a healthy diet for lowering cholesterol, effectively this concentrates the most powerful cholesterol-lowering ingredient that you could find in any diet. Unfortunately, we don't find it in our diet. By the way, the graphics on the left, yeah. I always write those graphics. That's not something I had written, so somewhere along the line, that crept in there. But I think it said something like naturally and safely lowers total and LDL cholesterol. So,
and then the word is, and it says LDL bad.
It's so LDL bad. It's so bad. It's like when Marcel is misbehaving. It's bad.
Bad boy.
But LDL. What I often say for those of us who have trouble remembering the difference between HDL, which is the good cholesterol, LDL, the bad cholesterol. HDL is healthy. LDL is lousy. So HDL is the one we want higher. LDL is the one we want lower. So there's all sorts of little mnemonic devices for remembering that. But what this ingredient does is naturally lowers total and LDL cholesterol. It does it simply by blocking the absorption of cholesterol and blocking the reabsorption of our own bile salts. It's been clinically established many, many, many times, so clinically established that the claim you see on the screen, as badly written as it might be, that claim you see on the screen is basically paraphrasing the claim that the U.S. Food and Drug Administration allows for plant sterols, that plant sterols can help to lower total and LDL cholesterol. They can also help to lower our risk of heart disease. And the more intelligent we are with their use in terms of combining them with a low cholesterol, low saturated fat diet, and especially a high fiber diet. Start introducing fiber along with Cholesta Care, and it just turbocharges the cholesterol-lowering benefits of the plant sterols in Cholesta Care. So works perfectly with statin drugs. By the way, if you take statin drugs, it doesn't have to be mine, but you must take CoQ10. because cholesterol-lowering statin drugs, as do antidepressants, drugs for osteoporosis, drugs for hypertension, they all tend to lower CoQ10, but statin drugs really they're highly effective at lowering cholesterol. They're also highly effective at lowering CoQ10, so you have to supplement your CoQ10. But this is a natural ingredient, works perfectly with any cholesterol-lowering drug or any cholesterol-lowering regime. No side effects, no worries, no concerns whatsoever. It works, and you could expect to see a reduction of 10 to 15% minimum, and upwards of 15, 20% or more if you make some good dietary changes along with it.
I know my husband's cholesterol was on the high end of normal, and his doctor said, you need to watch this, otherwise you're going to have to start taking a cholesterol-lowering drug. So Carlos started on this. He went back to his doctor recently, a couple weeks ago, and had all his blood work done. And he got his little gold star. He was so happy that his cholesterol is right where it needs to be. So I was really excited to see that for my husband, because nobody wants to take a drug if you don't have to, right? I mean, that's the beauty. Nobody wants to take something that is a drug, and the fact that there is a natural choice here for you. And as we said, I mean, a lot of people, they need to be on their cholesterol-lowering drugs, but I think also a lot of people find, Andrew, because this works so effectively, it's a way people are able to wean themselves off the drug by just taking Cholesta Care.
Well, they only want to wean themselves off carefully working with their physician, but what a lot of folks have done, and a lot of feedback that, that if you're on a statin drug that has a longer half-life, one of the things you can do is take it every other day, and it won't significantly impact your results, which also, of course, lowers it's having your dose effectively, and it lowers, drug companies don't like that, but it lowers your risk of side effect. Also, by combining Cholesta Care, you can use less medication to achieve the same target result. Or by using Cholesta Care, you can achieve an even better result with the same medication. So, of course, work really closely with your physician, but this should be anybody who's taking a cholesterol-lowering statin drug. This is a simple, natural, affordable way to reduce the risk of side effects, to perhaps even eliminate the drug entirely, just working closely with your physician. And as I said, if you add fiber, if you reduce the saturated fat and cholesterol in your diet, you could start seeing the kinds of reductions using Cholesta Care that you'd only expect to see with a cholesterol-lowering drug. So a really exciting opportunity to work with your diet, to work with your physician, to get some pretty incredible results naturally without side effect.
Alrighty, I know we have to wrap it up. Thank you for your orders. We have lots of people shopping today. We're so happy that you are stopping in, learning more about the world's finest vitamins, doing something great for your own health and the health of your loved ones. We're going to continue along here. We have a few more we want to squeeze in, and then of course we have another look at our today's special coming up. But next up, we're going to talk about vitamin D3. And one thing to note about this, the first time, Andrew, you brought this to us, I remember you talking about the fact that vitamin D3 is one of the single most important vitamins that everybody needs to be supplementing. And we'll get into that in more detail, but we're offering a 60, a 180, a 360, or a 720 size here today. And you can offer, again, you can pick your choice. Everything's on 4Flex. It's so affordable to get 720 for $69.90. This is such an incredible value for the world's finest vitamin D product. And then on top of that, you can do free shipping and handling. Now, you are choosing the amount of vitamin D in the capsule, 1,000, 2,000, 3,000. So you decide how much vitamin D you want. If you're getting vitamin D in some of your other supplements, you maybe only want to go with 1,000 or 2,000. I take the vitamin D 3,000. I always go with the largest size, but that obviously is going to be a choice that you can make. So you're choosing the IU amount, and then you're choosing the size in terms of how many you'd like us to send you, and you're locking in a great special purchase price and free shipping and handling. But I remember that very clearly when you first brought vitamin D, Andrew, and you talked a lot about the importance of supplementing this and how a lot of people just aren't aware, how so many people are vitamin D deficient. It's interesting because, you know, as we sort of are all very familiar with the word pandemic, I'll never forget when we were first learning from you about vitamin D, and you talked about the fact that vitamin D deficiency is a worldwide pandemic.
Well, I think that's a specific quote from the National Institute of Health when they're talking about vitamin D status in the world, that the insufficiency and the deficiency of vitamin D is a worldwide pandemic. That's sort of that first use of that word. And I used to try to help everyone understand what that word meant. Now, of course, we all understand what that word meant. But what's funny, talking about the fact that I write the graphics on the screen, because I really want to be careful that the graphics are so important that they communicate adequately in a little bit of space. But when you look at that graphic, the only thing that I would add to that graphic, because I probably wrote that graphic 10 years ago. The only thing I would add to that graphic are the words, now more than ever. So if you read that graphic, the most important and the most affordable vitamin to consume, now more than ever. And because vitamin D is not just about calcium absorption. Whenever I've spoken about it, I've talked about vitamin D being more important for the immune system than vitamin C. Wow. More important for the immune system than B12 and the B complex vitamins. So vitamin D has kind of been an unsung hero. What's great about the fact that it's an unsung hero, it's so affordable that when you look at the large size, I've often said in the past, my goal is always to get the cost per capsule under 20 cents, maybe get it as close to possible as 10 to 10 cents a dose. With our vitamin D, whether you choose 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, you choose whatever you want. The minimum that we should take every day of vitamin D is 1,000. I really think the minimum should be 2,000. That's why all my multivitamins start with 2. I take about 4,000 IU daily of vitamin D to achieve the ideal blood level. If you're overweight or obese, you're going to have to take more vitamin D to achieve that ideal blood level. But again, vitamin D, never has something so affordable been so important, and so you can't say enough about its importance. It's the greatest gift you can give anybody. It's the greatest gift you can give yourself to make sure that you, not only nowadays with all the issues we have, but moving through your life with healthy vitamin D levels. If you read the research on that, you would never want to go a day of your life without healthy vitamin D levels, especially when it costs just pennies a day to achieve that. And by pennies a day, it's really pennies a day. I think, what does this end up being? Somewhere, or it's less than a dime a capsule, closer to 9 cents a capsule.
Right, and remember, it doesn't matter if you're doing the 1,000, the 2,000, or the 3,000, the price is the same. So if you want the 3,000 IU, you don't have to pay more than for the 1,000 IU. So it's really, Andrew did this because he wants you to be able to have available to you exactly what your needs are. So if you'd like to try it, you choose the IU, you choose the size you'd like, the 60, the 180, the 360, the 720, and we'll get this home to you, reminding you everything is special priced. This is all on 4 flex pays, and we've extended that return policy till the end of January 2021. But we're gonna keep going. We have one more goodie before we show you our today's special, and what a great lineup this is today. We're gonna talk cinnamon next, and this is a high potency cinnamon product. This is standardized cinnamon extract, different than the cinnamon that we sprinkle in our coffee, different than the cinnamon you're using when you're making cinnamon toast. Smells as delicious as that, but this is standardized, so you are getting just maximum benefits of probably one of the most ancient ingredients, one of the most ancient spices that has been around since the beginning of time. What we're doing here is a 30, a 60, a 120, or a 240 size. We have extra special savings for you today on this. Wow, look at down from $64.90 to $44.90, and $20, $10, $6, or $3 will be your savings on this. But I think that's it. It's high potency. It's definitely, for those of you that want to keep your blood sugar within the normal ranges, this is a godsend for you. It's a natural way to help keep your blood sugar within the normal range, right, Andrew?
Yes, and cinnamon, it's not the cinnamon we use as a spice, say in our kitchen, or that we might put on oatmeal or oat bran. It comes from the same plant, but ours is standardized for critical ingredients that deliver this blood sugar metabolism, healthy insulin metabolism benefit. So for decades, I was always looking for an ingredient that had some solid scientific support in terms of blood sugar benefit, in terms of insulin metabolism benefit, because it's something that, given the fact that so many of us are overweight, obese, the way we eat, there are just a lot of challenges, and that poses tremendous challenges to our body's ability to manage its blood sugar level, our body's ability to manage its insulin level. We spend a lot of time focused on those matters with our doctors. So I was always trying to find some natural tool that could help support those benefits. Of course, losing weight, watching our diet, watching our sugar intake would all be fantastic things to do. And our cinnamon bark extract that's standardized appropriately, it's something, Marcel, what are you doing? Come here, buddy. So he's getting into trouble. So he's still a puppy. He's a crazy guy. But our cinnamon bark extract delivers the standardized form of cinnamon, again, following the research, because that's what we do. If research is exciting and compels a decision to make a supplement that offers these benefits, we have to follow the research and make sure that we offer that specific ingredient, and that's what we've done here.
There we go. If you love it, stock up today. If you have not tried it yet, by all means, try it. I think it's one of my favorites. I adore taking this product. It's incredibly soothing. It offers such I just love the way it makes me feel when I take it. My husband has to watch his blood sugar, so he keeps one even in his truck. We just keep one on hand just in case. So if you'd like to try yours, there you go. It's free shipping, of course, and we have the special purchase pricing available. How affordable. It's so nice that such a great product can be so affordable. But we have to keep moving here because the star of the day, every day on HSN, is the Today's Special. This particular day, we have a very exciting Today's Special. This is Andrew's Collagen Peptide product. And for the very first time today, we offered a blend of marine and free-range collagen. I hope and think we might have a few of those left. I will find out for you. But in the meantime, let me show you what the choices are. You can do just marine collagen, you can do just free-range collagen peptides, or you can do the blend. And here is the pricing. We'll start with the marine collagen peptides. $199.90 is the price for 360 servings. Here is where the pricing would normally be. It's not an inexpensive product, especially the marine collagen is more expensive to manufacture. It's $229.80 in terms of your savings. You can order any size, but most of us wait until this becomes the special of the day and then we stock up. So if you do a scoop a day, that's going to last you almost a year. So that's one of your options. Another option is going to be the free range. And the free range, of course, offers you the same benefits as the marine collagen. It just happens to be a lot more affordable. So you can get almost a full year supply if you do a scoop a day for $99.90. Amazing value. If you have a minute to go read the reviews, 1,200 plus perfect 5-star reviews on this product. And then what a lot of us have been deciding to try today, because for the first time, Andrew has done a blend of the 2 collagen peptides, where you get both marine collagen and free-range collagen in the same formula. Here's where the pricing would be today at $139. So essentially, it's only $40 more than the free range, and it's $60 less, and of course I'm focusing in on the large one because that is the most popular, $60 less than the all marine collagen choice. And here are your savings. Last we checked, we were down literally to the final few hundred in this choice. So if you want the free range and the free range and the marine blend, this would be the best time to order it. Otherwise, you can choose whichever one you want. Yeah, so we'll find out what's left here because I'm not even sure at this point. I'm just glad for anybody who hasn't ordered it yet. We all wait to stock up on this day. We only offer it at a value like this one time a year, and it's a product that has so many incredible health benefits, and that's the beauty. There's beauty benefits galore with this, and if you're taking it, you know exactly what I'm talking about. But the health benefits, the benefits for your joints and your bones and your blood vessels, and there's just, they go on and on. We could talk probably for hours about this because the beauty piece of it is so exciting. Things like smoothing out the appearance of cellulite, crow's feet, lines and wrinkles, bring that beautiful youthful glow back to your skin. It's healthier for your nails, for your hair. So you have all of that, but then of course internally what it's doing for the inside of our body and all of those great health benefits. So it is one of those products that's really comprehensive. There's a lot to talk about with the marine and free-range collagen formula.
I guess now what we have to talk about a little bit is availability.
Okay, please.
I know we have a little bit still available that we hold at our factory. So we hold some marine, some free-range. We hold it back just because we never know which is going to be, how it's going to be divided between the 3. The brand new product, the blend of marine and free range, that's been the most popular, unexpectedly so. So we're good on free range on its own. We're good on marine collagen on its own. The blend is the problem. So we have enough blend. I think we have a couple of thousand more units that we could load in right now. We will be in trouble later this evening. So that's what I keep checking. If you were here at my house, you'd be seeing me check my phone every time the camera goes away. And I'm checking to see if I receive an email from the company in Japan that to confirm the availability of a little marine collagen that we could like race into us so we could perhaps do some more for this evening. So we haven't given up yet. We leave no stone unturned. But the one thing we won't do, as I talked about earlier, about 5 years ago, you might remember that there was a run on collagen around the world. And we had enough collagen to satisfy reorders. but we didn't have enough collagen to do a Today special. We didn't have enough collagen to do a monthly special, so they just went away. For a year, two of our most popular monthly specials, Today specials, just went away because I refused. There was an abundance of collagen from other companies available, lower quality, inferior quality, but I refused to buy them, I refused to use them, and I refused to offer them to you. So again, because of the fact that we're using the finest collagen peptides in the world, they're a little limited, and they come from only one source, and they come from Japan, a little bit more challenging. So that's why I know we have enough right now, so we're fine. Any of the three configurations are all fine. We're not going to be fine probably in the evening. Hopefully we'll be able to start in the evening. If I can't get any more material, we won't have the blend in the evening. We'll just have marine and free range, but we'll wait till the evening to worry about that.
All right, that sounds like a good plan. I do want to say, if you call now or log on to hsn.com now, we can get you all set up with whichever choice you are trying to make here. I'm leaving the free range forward for a minute, because if you were looking for the most affordable way to get this, you're looking at it. For $99.90, you get 360 servings of this amazing collagen peptide product. And I want Andrew to talk to us for a little bit about the difference. I mean, when you compare marine collagen to free range collagen, do we get the same beauty and health benefits, regardless if we choose marine or the free range?
Well, and that's something that what you really want to do is look at the composition of the materials. And if you look at the composition of the materials, and that's why it's also wonderful that I get both of these materials from the same company in Japan. But when you look at the amino acid composition of the two materials, the free range and the marine are virtually identical. The most important components, that hydroxyproline, proline, glycine, tripeptides, the critical dipeptides, they're abundantly found in my marine collagen. They're abundantly found in my free range collagen. I cannot say the same for others. So at $99.90, yes, you're getting a more economical product, half the price of the marine. And yes, the marine is viewed as like the Cadillac, the Rolls-Royce. Maybe in some people's minds, the free range is then going to be a Mercedes or a BMW. I'm not sure. But whatever your favorite car might be. But they're all technologically identical. They're all the same level of natural. So the only thing we've done here is we've gone to the best source, the best bovine source for free range, the best marine source for the marine collagen. And we have used the same exact technology. And that's really where the rubber meets the road. The source is critical, but really how that peptide, how those collagen peptides or protein is hydrolyzed into its constituent units without damaging it, without destroying it, and preserving its activity and delivering a product that has virtually identical molecular weight. So this is a long and overly technical explanation, but if you look at all the metrics, all of the identifying characteristics of the marine collagen and the free range collagen in terms of their average molecular weight, in terms of the identity of the amino acids, the identity and composition of the dipeptides and tripeptides, virtually identical. I use the blend because I like to cover all my bases. And the blend makes sure that I get the best of both worlds. So if there is some subtle, not yet scientifically identified difference, then I'm getting both of them. So that's why I love the blend. I've always loved the marine collagen peptides. I love the free range collagen peptides. Together, you get the best of both worlds.
Here we go, and I'm just being updated myself right now as we speak, because you're hearing the benefits. It's kind of fun to get the blend, because then you get to experience the best of all worlds. You get to experience both, and that is available. I have a few hundred right now in stock, ready to go, and hopefully, if you have your eye on the blend, I'll show you one more time. Is that what I have forward here? No, this is the free range, which is, again, unbelievable value at $99, and there is the marine collagen, and here is the blend at $139.90. So that has definitely been the most popular today. But frankly, with over 25,000, almost 26,000 gone, people are recognizing the value here, because a lot of people are starting to learn more in your health journals, on your health shows. You're learning more and more about the importance of these collagen peptides. The problem with collagen peptides, and Andrew will tell you, not everybody's doing it like this. This is the world's finest. This is the best in class, best of the best. So if you want the benefits, you need to be taking and using the right product. So we start there. We hear all about collagen in the beauty world. I mean, it's something that's constantly talked about, injections and beauty creams and all kinds of, you know, uses of collagen and the importance of collagen. But the fact of the matter is this is a natural product that's helping to stimulate our own collagen production. Right, Andrew? I think that's what's different. There's not a beauty cream, beauty product in the world that can do what this can do because it's going to work from the inside out.
And actually, what you just said is really critical, that most people think a collagen peptide product, it's like taking a protein supplement. If you work out, you need protein to build your muscles, so you want the raw materials. Or taking glucosamine and chondroitin, it gives you the raw materials for your joint structure. Collagen peptides, the collagen peptides we offer, go one step further. The collagen peptides themselves, those di and tripeptides, those specific di and tripeptides, play a stimulatory role. So they sort of jumpstart. So it's kind of your body, it's well designed. So when these special di and tripeptides are there, that are special components in our collagen peptide, it's a message to those cells that are going to be stimulating and those that are going to be synthesizing the collagen. It's a message to them, it stimulates them, it sort of jumpstarts that process. So collagen peptides are not just about giving you the raw materials you need to build the critical collagen in your body. And again, a third of the protein in your body is collagen. It's not just in your skin and arteries and veins and joints where we focus on it, but it's also in other tissues. We talk about over the course of our lifetime, gravity just takes its toll. And even our internal organs, everything starts sagging. But we see that certainly in our wrinkles and our face and things like that. But collagen is also a critical structural support system for our internal organs. And we talk about our organs, what do they call it? The parenchymal cells of our organs. Those are the functional cells. But about 20% or a third of the weight of every one of our organs are structural components that are not functional. So say our liver, there's all the cells that do all the detoxifying work, the filtration work, the cleansing work in our body. But then there are structural cells that are part of the structure of our liver. And that's collagen, once again. So we can go on and on about the roles it plays, but for those of us who are looking, and I read the science before, I could read it again, talking about wrinkles around our eyes. I could read the science that talked about the surface of our skin, about cellulite, reducing the appearance of cellulite. I could read the science again that talks about our joints and the comfort of our joints. So again, there's no escaping the fact that the science is crystal clear. Even the language in the science is emphatic. It's not conditional language like a possibility or probability or we need to do more investigation. It talks about, confirms that, demonstrates that, proves that. So we understand what collagen can do, and the reviews on this product speak volumes. If you look at the reviews, they're probably 85, 90% positive reviews. And if you probably found some negative reviews, it might have something to do with our original collagen formula that didn't taste like the new one. The new one has virtually no flavor, both in free range and marine. So again, the reviews speak volumes, the science speaks volume. And this time of year, I didn't know when we started yesterday or yesterday night that there was going to be a 4-month money-back guarantee. So you get a money-back guarantee till January 31st. So if you're reordering it, best time of the year, best price ever. If you're trying it, best price ever and the best warranty period ever, so you get about 4 months.
Is it all you do, you take 1 scoop, you can drink it in anything. You could put it in juice, you can put it in water, you can put it in your coffee, in your tea, you could put it in your smoothie in the morning. You do 1 little scoop. I'm just gonna put water so you guys can see how easy this is. You just, put a little water. That's what I do. When I'm in a hurry and I forget to put it in my coffee and I wanna take it quickly, I just put it in water. Otherwise, I throw it in a smoothie in the morning. But when we talked about crystal clear, you're gonna watch, this is going to turn crystal clear. And it's literally, virtually taste-free. I mean, I don't taste anything. It just tastes like water to me. I've been taking it for so long. I absolutely love it. But the key to this, you guys, is that it's so easy. It's convenient, it's easy, it's affordable. I mean, for these prices, for $99 for the free range for almost a year supply, or even the $199 for the marine collagen, that is a bargain because it would normally be well over $400. And if you want the blend, that has been the most popular. The blend is getting limited, but it's still here for you. Andrew was able to add a few more to keep it available as long as possible. possible today, and the blend is available at only $139.90, so you get to try both. But that's the beauty of this. I mean, you can see how easily it doesn't clump up. It immediately just dissolves into your water, and I drink it before I even let it get clear. I just put it in there, stir it around, and glunk, I just drink it down. And again, you'll love it. I mean, I can't wait for you to try it. The beauty benefits are there, the internal benefits are there, and all you have to do is make one payment. You have over 4 months to try it. You have a over 4+ month return policy. It's definitely one of those products that you will notice a difference. When you read the reviews, I even noticed a difference in the way my skin feels. I mean, just everything, the way your skin looks, the way your skin feels. I can't wait for you to try it for the first time, you will see. And if you do happen to have joint issues, this is definitely something that can go to work to really help with those joint issues as well. But cheers to you, Andrew Lessman. Excellent,
and
excellent
look how
product.
clear it's become.
Yeah, look at that.
And it's just a matter of seconds, it becomes totally clear. What I was going to do is read a little bit of the science again. And there's science on joints, there's science on cellulite. I'll just read just a few of the quotes that pertain to wrinkling, and then a couple of reviews. So as we look here from the Journal of Cosmetic Dermatology, and these are not like random medical journals. These are serious scientific or medical publications. Investigations using radioactively labeled. So it's sort of interesting what they do. They radioactively label a molecule. So then when they could actually look at it, they could do a scan and they could see if those radioactively labeled molecules went where they're supposed to go. And as it showed here, the radioactively labeled collagen peptides have demonstrated that the absorbed peptides reach the skin and are retained in the tissue for up to 2 weeks. Plus, there's another quote that I have that talks about the exact same type of research being done on our joints and our connective tissue and our cartilage. So from Skin Pharmacology and Physiology, based on the results of the study, it can be concluded, not it might be possible, it can be concluded that the oral ingestion of specific collagen peptides, the ones we're delivering here, led to a pronounced, statistically significant reduction of eye wrinkle volume. And this is from Journal of Medicinal Food. This increased synthesis of the elastin and collagen fiber matrix molecules became clinically apparent in a statistically significant reduction of eye wrinkle deepness of 20% compared to the placebo group. Placebo group means there's a group that didn't get the collagen, and so it tells you that that's a double-blind controlled trial, double-blind clinical trial. From Skin Pharmacology and Physiology, another medical journal, in conclusion, our findings demonstrate that the oral, demonstrate that the oral intake of bioactive collagen peptides reduced skin wrinkles and had positive effects on dermal matrix synthesis. Maybe a couple of reviews. Fantastic. Andrew Lessman's collagen is amazing. My skin is so supple, youthful, and virtually flawless. I consume 2 scoops a day, one with my morning coffee and the second with my afternoon iced green tea. I can see and feel the difference. Everyone remarks how beautiful and how absolutely gorgeous I am. I was born with amazing genes and incredible bone structure. Wow. Tina feels very good about herself. I was born with amazing genes and incredible bone structure. I wish I could say that,
right?
But my parents might. But the collagen just augments my God-given good looks. Wow. Thank you, Andrew, and thank you, HSN.
No self-esteem issues there, Andrew Lessman. Your social studies teacher would be proud.
I would love to meet Tina in New York, and that's actually my first girlfriend when I was 4 years old was named Tina in preschool, and she lives in New York, so I'm wondering
that might be her. Bing, ding, 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 ding.
I won't mention her last name.
Did she have good genetics? Was she flawlessly beautiful?
Absolutely, she was. Even at 4 years old, she was flawlessly beautiful.
Oh, that's awesome.
And what's funny is I'm still in touch with her.
Are you really?
All these years later, almost 60 years later. Yep.
That might be your Tina. That could be her.
Yes, there we go. Who knows? So I'll read a couple more.
Okay. That's funny.
So awesome product. I've been using, that was a great review. I've been using this product now for over a year. And by the way, if Tina could admit it made a difference, wow. But I've been using this product for over a year, and the results are phenomenal. My hair and nails grow very quickly, and I've always had baby fine, thin hair. But since using this product, it has gotten thicker. I'm 59 years of age. My workouts don't seem to affect my joints in a way where I feel stiff the next day. My skin is also a lot softer and, to me, smoother as far as lines or wrinkles anywhere in my body. I will continue to use this product as long as they keep making it. I will never stop making it. Way to go, Andrew. I am a believer in this product and will also try other products they offer. Wow. Thank you.
Lovely. These are, I mean, that's just a couple of the perfect reviews. I want to show you how once you let that settle, look at how this completely turns clear. And that's in water. And you heard everybody else talk, right?
That's scientifically, I mean, that would, if you showed me that before I became familiar with this material, I would say that's water. There's no collagen in there.
Right.
There can't be collagen in there. Any scientist will tell you collagen is a resistant protein. It is as insoluble as vegetable fiber, even more insoluble and more indigestible than vegetable fiber.
Wow.
That's not possible. But if you have a collagen peptide blend like ours, that is the finest collagen blend specifically created to meet a molecular weight that is going to be available, absorbable, doesn't even require digestion. In fact, most collagen and proteins, they want you to take with food, so it stimulates the whole digestive process, so you break down that protein. I like taking this on an absolutely empty stomach because it doesn't require digestion. You don't need to stimulate this enormous digestive process because it's already perfectly presented to your body to deliver its benefits.
Wow, isn't that great? I can't, you know what, I'm gonna do that. That's a really smart thing. Like I always drink a glass of water first thing in the morning, just put it right in there, have that be the first thing you ingest first thing in the morning. Whenever, I mean, a lot of people take a couple scoops a day, use it a couple times a day, once a day, whatever you decide to do, you get 360 servings if you're doing the large one, and most of us are. One thing I do need to point out, the blend, I think that we've added everything we have on this blend. We have a few hundred, we're down to the hundreds on everything, guys, with everybody ordering. So I just want you to know that, heads up. Over 27,000 have been spoken for today. That's the majority of them out the door. But if you want, we've never done the blend before, where you get both the marine and the free range in the same formula. It's only $139.90. You're saving over $200. So if you want this guy, if you want the 360 serving of the blend, this would be the best time to order because Andrew's not back tonight. I think it's 8 or 9 p.m. tonight when Andrew's 9 p.m. tonight. I don't know that there'll be any of that available tonight. So I just want to point that out to all of you guys.
I'm going to do my best. We'll do everything we possibly can. I know we'll have free range. I know we'll have marine separately.
Great.
That we're going to be completely fine with the inventory we brought with us. But now we have to get busy to see if we could assemble enough material to finish for the rest of the day. I know we're fine for the rest of this afternoon. So,
nice.
So just, and I'm still waiting. I keep checking my phone, but I still haven't received.
What time is it in Japan, I wonder?
Japan, I think it's about 9 or 10 hours difference.
Okay.
It's a different day.
Okay.
So I think Japan is ahead of us. So I think it's going to be Monday morning in Japan right now.
Oh my goodness.
Or Monday late night in Japan right now.
Okay. Wow. All right. Well, stay tuned. Hopefully you'll get the green light that you'll be able to secure a few extra. I'm just glad you're all watching today. If you're just stopping by, if you're watching football, if you're hanging out, if you're just getting in after being out and about on a Sunday, I'm glad you're here because these are life-changing products. This is better quality of life. That's what it's about. You get to look better, first of all. Your skin will look better. You feel better, you look better. You're doing so many good things with that one little scoop in any beverage every single day. That, I think, is what is most exciting about this, is it really is all about quality of life and living your best life by making these little changes. This is a small little change you make every day just by whoop, put a little scoop in your coffee in the morning, put a little scoop in your tea in the morning, and see if you don't start seeing the benefits and the results the rest of us get to experience. And we have to remind everybody, Andrew, that there's because people are learning about collagen peptides and loving the idea of the beauty and health benefits of taking this. The problem is the other products out there aren't like yours. The vast majority of the other marine collagen, free-range collagen products are not delivering what yours can deliver for us.
And what I realize, unfortunately, I am their best advertising. Back, whatever it was 5 years ago, when there was this great shortage in the US on collagen peptides, and I was complaining to our supplier, their response was, well, it's kind of your fault. You're the one person who really spent a lot of time educating people about collagen peptides, because I've always known when I've been on QVC in the past and when I've been on now QVC again and HSN for the last, for 25 years, the one thing I've known is that if I'm talking about omega-3s, I know from the former buyer at Walmart that they sell a lot of omega-3s. So that it's what's represented by the orders you might see on the screen here at HSN. There's 10, 20, 50 times more folks going out and getting products at retail. Yeah. The only thing that happens when you go to retail is it's better than nothing, but it might not, and in all likelihood, is not the same as the ingredient or the product I'm talking about. Yeah. And collagen peptides is certainly that example, that when folks put collagen peptides into food bars, when they put them into beverages and things, they take all sorts of shortcuts, and because they have to deal with the limitations or the requirements of that dosage form, whatever it might be. Plus, they deal with the limitations of cost. And collagen is expensive. And one of the things that I haven't pointed out in this recent airing is that each serving, it just says servings on the screen. Mm-hmm. Understand that each serving is 5 grams. So that, say, 30 servings is 150 grams. That 360 servings is 1,800 grams. 180 servings is going to be 900 grams. So it's not the typical 1 gram serving. We're generous with the serving. So if you want, you could use half a scoop or a little less than half a scoop and get 1 or 2 grams. And I think even at 1 or 2 grams of this collagen peptide material, you're still going to see a remarkable benefit. What I often say, start with the full scoop and then cut back to whatever you can afford, because ultimately you're not going to be getting any benefits from inferior collagen. So it might be cheaper, but it's going to be inferior. So no matter how much you take, it's not going to deliver. With the best collagen peptides in the world, you can take less and you could get a benefit. In fact, a couple of the research quotes I read earlier, they talked about 2 and 2.5 grams respectively, and talked about a reduction in wrinkle volume with 2 and 2.5 grams. So that's half and less than half of what we're recommending here. So your investment can go even further if you choose to use a little bit less and still get the scientific benefits we're talking about.
There we go. If you can use express ordering, that will be the quickest way to get in. We have a very busy phone room. We're delighted that you stopped by today. I'm thrilled for everybody trying this because I can't wait for you to see the results we're talking about. If you have a minute, go read some of those reviews on hsn.com. It is remarkable. People get excited when they find a beauty product. This is for internal beauty and external beauty. You will see a difference in your skin, in the way your skin looks, in the way it feels, your hair, your nails, but then all of the wonderful things you're doing inside your body as well, for your joints, for your bones, for your blood vessels, and beyond. And all you have to do today is make your first little flex pay, free shipping and handling, a 4-month return policy. So you can send it back. If it doesn't work after 4 months, you may return it, no questions asked. Nobody's going to return this. I mean, you will, I think, be so thrilled to have found a product that delivers the kind of results that we all pray, that you buy a beauty cream and you hope, and you put it on and you wait. And then you use it the next day, and a month later, it's like, what's happening? My wrinkles are still there. I don't see anything different. So then you move on to the next product, right? That's what is so exciting about this. This is going to address those things that you are hoping a beauty cream can do for you. This is unlike any beauty cream, any beauty serum, and I'm not giving up my beauty regimen, but I know every single one of those products work better because my skin is better. When I have no makeup on, my skin looks really good. I'm gonna sound like Tina now. It looks very clear, like I really have very nice skin. And I have to say, I've been using this product. I have absolutely seen a difference in the quality of my skin. Andrew, same with you. Your skin glows. You have beautiful, glowing, radiant skin. And Andrew and I, we're both in our 80s. And look at how good we look.
But we are, I'm in my 60s and
yes,
quite sleep deprived here dealing with our Today special. So, but no, I think our body can only do the best it can with what we give it. And our body will truly try to do the best it can. And when it comes to collagen peptides, and I'm someone who I've always wanted HSN to have at least a 2, 3, 4 month money back period. Because what's interesting, when we have this extended return period, the first time we did it long ago, everyone was worried, oh my goodness, that people are gonna be returning all sorts of vitamins and things like that. Nope, our return rate wasn't any different. So I know the longer someone has to keep my product, maybe they're one of those few that it took 35 or 40 or 45 days to see the benefit. But the longer someone has to see a product like that do its thing, and it's inescapable. 1/3 of the protein in our body is collagen. It is the underlying structure of our skin, our arteries, our veins, our joints. Glucosamine and chondroitin are critical for our joints, but and collagen protein, think of a brick wall. You have the bricks and then you have the mortar in between. Look at the mortar in between the bricks of our joints as being collagen protein. So glucosamine and chondroitin are the bricks. The collagen matrix, that's the mortar.
Oh.
So, and the same thing goes for all our organs, our vital organs in our body, whether it's our liver, whether it's our heart, whether it's our pancreas, our kidneys, all of those organs that have their working cells, but those working cells are embedded in a structure, and that structure is collagen. So whether it's the beauty, there was one review that said it eloquently, that said, I know how well this is working on the outside of my body, so I can be confident that it's doing just the same on the inside, and that's a fact. So what I'm saying is that unless someone has some genetics that we've never seen on planet Earth before, in fact, I give it to Lincoln and Marcel, a gram of collagen peptides every day.
Wow.
That we all share that collagen matrix. So whether it's 30 days or even better, 120 days to get to January 31st, I don't think there's almost any way that someone taking one scoop of any one of these three, whether it's free range, marine, or the blend, I couldn't conceive of any way that someone's systems wouldn't benefit in some visible fashion. And even if it wasn't visible, which I doubt, then they're benefiting internally.
That's it. That is why it's so important. It's really the best of all worlds. It's not just a vanity product at all. This is all about taking better care of what's happening on the inside of your body, and then you get to see the glowing benefits on the outside of your body. And again, you can read all about collagen, all about the collagen products, collagen creams, cellulite, right? All the cellulite products out there. Nothing can address cellulite the way this can. Nothing can address hydrating, lines and wrinkles, smoothing out the appearance of your skin the way this product can. And that is the big difference. And that's why collagen peptides, and remember, it's not like, well, what if I just, let's say omega-3, for example. If you want to get more omega-3s, there's a way to do that. There's a way to put things into your diet to get more omega-3. It's not like I'm going to say, okay, I'm going to start eating more collagen peptides, right? I mean, it's not even possible.
No, that is a good point. It's like the biotin in our healthy hair, skin, and nails. It's like vitamin D. There are no dietary sources of vitamin D. There's no dietary sources of biotin to speak of. And again, with collagen peptides, we can't get the collagen peptides from our diet, but it's been scientifically established that they benefit us. So there's no escaping the fact that they benefit us. I read the science on the wrinkles around our eyes and wrinkles on our face, the science on our joints, the science on the appearance of cellulite. And on the inside, it's doing the same beneficial work for our body. And what's best is that that's a 5-gram serving. So you'll get benefits at 1 or 2 grams. So I recommend starting at 5 and then going down from there to fit your budget. But at 1 or 2 grams, which the research I was quoting talked about 2 grams. So when you start looking at that, it becomes pennies a day to benefit all the systems in your body, because there's no system, there's no organ, there's no structure in our body that doesn't rely on collagen peptides as its structural matrix or its basic structure, like our skin. And it's a difference you could see. So It's an opportunity to make a profound difference.
Andrew, thank you so very much. Go enjoy that beautiful Aspen weather. I know you'll be back tonight.
I'm wearing shorts because I'm about to go out and go for a big, long hike.
Nice.
I'll take some pictures and maybe share.
Please do. We'd love to see that. Take good care. I know we'll see you back tonight with Adam at 9 p.m. Eastern Time, so we'll look forward to that. And in the meantime, thank you again, Andrew. It's always a pleasure.
You're welcome, Colleen. Take care, everyone. Stay safe and stay well.
Thank you so much. Okay, don't hang up, everybody. I'm going to see you back Tuesday at 1 and 7 p.m. Eastern Time with beautiful gemstones. Bobby's standing by. She has an electronic show coming up. Thank you for watching. Mwah. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.
Worry about one less thing with our Protection Plus plans at HSN. Electronics, fitness equipment, even jewelry can be covered. Shop smart and protect your purchase. It's easy to add when you're checking out. Search Protection Plus at hsn.com for more details.
Okay, so I'm not gonna be shy about it. I like to eat. I'm a real foodie. And I'm telling you, we've got some tasty foods, and they've all been curated just for you. grab a seat and join us. Good Eating with Me every Monday at 5 p.m.
Hi, everyone, and welcome again to HSN. My name is Bobby Ray Carter. First and foremost, happy Grandparents' Day to all the grandparents out there. We love you. Thank you for being part of our lives, and so glad everyone is shopping with me in this hour.